today's program. It was actually supposed to be an internal program, but since hygiene is very important in Ghana, we decided that once we have sister schools around, we cannot share the day alone. But when we share the message with them, we will spread through our community that everybody needs to keep a very good personal hygiene. And we also want to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors, the Danish Children Fund in Denmark, who supported us financially to get this program done. Yes, we are very happy that our sister schools joined us, because even though we are competing in the same community, we are not competing to destroy each other, but we are competing to complement each other. So bringing them together, we want to foster unity and ensure that the children within this area, this community, will all grow healthy. And we believe that this will not be a one-day program, but it will be a continuous program, so that year in, year out, if we don't meet here, we can meet in other schools and then share maybe not only personal hygiene, but other areas of health, so that we can help our children to grow and grow very well. It means so much to us, because most of our children are coming from the areas in this community where we have challenges with environmental sanitation and other things, and that also impacts so much on their health. And so with this education, we expect our children to go back to their communities and spread the message to the people there. Their friends who in other schools, they will share with them. And then also, as a school, having had this program, we will also invite parents and then share some of the things that their children have said about personal hygiene and what they need to do, and the role that the parents will also have to play in order to help these children to keep very good personal hygiene. So it means a lot to us. We believe that it's going to be a fire that will spread throughout our community, and then to catch up in the whole of the nation. I believe that with this, having set this space of inviting our friends to share in this hygiene day, other stakeholders will also take it up, and then in the not distant future, we will see personal hygiene in our schools, in our homes, and in our communities rising to the level that we can say we are safe from diseases and then the spread of germs. It is good that government is making provision, but as stakeholders, we shouldn't expect everything to come from government, because government have a lot of mouths to feed. So I want to believe that as schools, we should also make provision for these children. We also help in training them as to the use of these things, because you can have them, if you don't know how to use them, they become waste. So as a school, it is going to also help us to prepare for our children, so that even if we don't get the pass from government, we are also making provision for our children. And we thank God that we have our sponsors who are always interested in the well-being of our children. And so year in, year out, they sponsor one project or the other. And this year, they decided to sponsor us on the personal hygiene. And we believe that with the success of today's program, more will follow. And we also want to plead with government that as private schools, we are also stakeholders in the education business. And so when there are goodies for the public schools, they should also consider we the private schools, because not all private schools can afford them. Some are doing well, some are also in serious situations that they need support. So government should stretch his hands to all the schools in Ghana, so that we can make personal hygiene, and especially menstrual hygiene, very important in our day-to-day school.
And the first timer, you are not supposed to feel shy that you are menstruating. It is part of us. God created it, and that really tells us that you are a woman, or you are going to become a woman. You have transitioned from a girl to womanhood. So as a first timer, when you see, mostly when they see the blood, they get scared. But and it normally happens if they really don't have any education on it. So as a first timer, when you see the blood, yours is just to go near your mother or whoever you are living with, or somebody you feel comfortable to, open up to, that this is what I have seen. I don't understand. The person I know will be an elderly person. who will then guide you on what to do. Because no matter what you do, so far as you are born a female, you will definitely go to menstruation, to menopause before death calls you. People also talk about stigmatization. I don't think it's a stigma. It's the shyness that they feel when they see the blood, because mostly the adolescents, they don't know the dates or when it will flow. So mostly when they see it for the first time, people start laughing at them, and especially it's the boys that laugh at them because they don't experience it. But quickly, the teachers are around. So if it happens in school, you are covered, because a female teacher will definitely come to your aid. When it happens at home, that is when our mothers, our senior sisters, our grandmothers also come in. So I think it's the shyness that you stain yourself, that is it. That is why people are saying it's a stigma. But to me, it's not a stigma, because you don't know when exactly it will come. So to me, it's not a stigma. In our era, we were using old cloth. Some were using toilet roll. They roll it. Others were using cotton wool. Some people too will use all sorts of things just to make the person not stain herself. But now we've advanced, we've grown, we are in modern Ghana, modern world. We have to use sanitary pads. And then we are happy the government now has introduced this free sanitary pad scheme that is going around. And then, so that's what we are, basically encouraging every girl child to get a sanitary pad. And then some people also use tamponade, which is normally don't use it our side. But some people, those who can afford it, use tamponades. So that is it. So you can use a tamponade, you can use the sanitary pads, which is regularly used. But in all, make sure you wash your hands before using, and then when you are done using, you wash.
For joining us this morning for this very important program. Now, this program is sponsored by our partners in Denmark, and we plan to do personal hygiene for our students around in the community that we find ourselves in. Now, the reason for this program is very simple. We look at what is happening in our world today. Many people are dying not because of anything, but because they don't practice what we call personal hygiene. In Africa here, some diseases like malaria, cholera, other viruses are there because we don't practice what we call personal hygiene. So we as a school plan that we invite our sister school, the young people, people in our community to come so that together we share all these things for them to benefit from this. Now, there are one thing we want people to understand. When you talk about personal hygiene, it's not anything big that you have to go to a store to buy it. It's about lifestyle, a character, and how we can live our style. People are dying because of lifestyle. And this personal hygiene is part of lifestyle thing that we have to teach people around us to know. Now, I must say that many of our young people, the students, they don't really care for anything. When you talk of personal hygiene, there are basic things. One, about your own body, about your environment, about how to keep your body and keep your environment clean. So this morning we talked to them about bathing, how you can bath regularly. It's not about a matter of bathing once a day, but as young people, they must bath twice in the day. How they must keep their body clean. Also, those who are even going from age 9 going, you can see some changes in their life. And that will learn how to shave their armpits and their private parts. Also, how to even brush their teeth is very important. Some of them, they do it once. But personal hygiene will teach you that you need to brush your teeth in the morning and also in the evening. And so when you eat, you need to brush. Some don't even wash their hands when they visit even the washroom or the toilet. We educate them that as young people, they must learn how to wash their hands frequently, especially when they go out, when they mingle with people, when they touch people, and then when we even visit the washroom. Many don't even wash their clothes, especially their underwears. but we also educate them. As young people, you must wash your underwear, wash your outfits, wash your panties, and also wash what? Your dress. People normally wear socks for more than a week. We educate them that no, you cannot even wear one socks within more than a week. You need to wash your socks. When you wear it, wash it so that you prevent some communicable diseases and then some infections that always affects our children and then our young ones. Some of them, when they sit in the car with you, you have to hold your nose because of the sweat. Their age, they come with power, they have the energy. So when they sweat, the scent is too much. We also teach them simple things that they have to what? To use the deodorants or lime or other things to keep their body clean. So this is very important, very cordial and very crucial at this very time. And they need to know it and then they practice it. One thing we know that everybody is always ready to learn. So as students who are learning, without a good health, you cannot learn and then get something better out of this. But if you have a very good health, that's when you can learn and learn very well. So all this is part of the education. And as they do all these things, we are preparing for a better Ghana and then a better future. If our children are living well and they are growing well, I don't think we have problem in our country. The more they are healthy, the more we are going to have a better country and a healthy country. And today we learn a lot of things, and the women, especially the young ladies, we teach them what to do when they are in their period of what? The menses. It's very important. Some of them, they don't even care for so many things. They use other things like, old clothes and other things. But today, we educate them. And that is why today we are sharing a lot of items to them. We are giving them sanitary pads, we are giving them sanitizers, we are giving them toothbrush and toothpaste. We are giving them things that even they can use to begin what we are learning here. So we want to inform the public that today is a menstrual month, and parents out there, please don't just take anything just to do all these things or to help yourself. There are pads out there. Buy the pads, use it so that you will always practice what you call what? Hygiene. So that whatever flow from within, you always go to what? To the beings, and then you live a healthy life. Thank you.